Good afternoon. It's my privilege to introduce to you Krista McLeod, Director of the Nevins Memorial Library of Methuen, as the next inductee into the MLA Hall of Fame. An active and committed MLA member for over 20 years, Krista has served as a literacy liaison, conference co-chair, incidentally as vice president, president, and past president, but she's been known to most of us recently for the last decade that she's served as legislative co-chair. She took a slight detour to become vice president, president, and past president of NELA, and will shortly assume the presidency of MVLC. But Krista's commitment to MLA and the libraries of the Commonwealth has been completely unflagging. I think it says everything that the day Krista received the call that her library contractor had filed for bankruptcy and slunk off like a thief in the night, she was not at her temporary library site. She was not touring the construction site with the general manager. She was in Boston at Ways and Means Day. Krista has been a participant in all of the great developments that have changed the library landscape for us for the last 20 years. Whether it's been the strategic plan for the state, or the growth of the networks, the development of 6 new regions, support of public library construction. She's an ardent advocate for the Commonwealth libraries, and she's always been a passionate proponent, whether she's been defending the MVLC as a standalone agency when it was under challenge, whether she's been introducing CapWiz to us on the MLA website, or those unsung moments such as when she's been driving up the cost of MLA auction items and then not being the final bidder on them. It says everything about Krista as a person that one of the multiple nominations for her today came from her own staff at the Nevins Memorial Library. Most importantly, we want to thank Krista for being a political pragmatist, because she has always reminded us that quality libraries had to do with funding, and funding's handmaidens, political advocacy, and public appropriation. So thanking her for bringing her wit, intelligence, and her passion to the fore for libraries everywhere, I want to congratulate her on her induction into the Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ellen, my dear friend and shopping companion. I want to say thank you today also. I noticed Chris Cardokas over here, my other dear friend, and the founder of the Hall of Fame, and one of my mentors. And I'm so glad she's here today. Thank you to Hall of Fame members, too. I can't express the depth of my appreciation for this honor. It's in many ways sort of strange to me that I would receive such a thing, since I view my involvement in MLA and NELA and all the other professional associations as really a great joy. And my reward really has been knowing all of you and sharing so many wonderful times and so much rewarding work together. Even when the rewards have been few and far between, as they have been at times, we still had fun, and that's what it's all about. The successes have been richer, and the failures easier to bear, because I had so many of you to share it all with. To be sure, there have been times when it would have seemed easier not to be involved in association work. But it has never been an option for me to be uninvolved. However, I know that I could never have accomplished all that I have been able to do without my colleagues at the Nevins Memorial Library. The support, encouragement, forbearance, patience, hard work, and sheer competence of the staff that I work with at the library has made it possible for me to be away from the library and to be involved in statewide groups and committees. I want to thank all of my staff, but especially those of my department heads, past, Diane Girusso is here, who was my children's librarian for many years, and is now a library director, and present. Many of whom are here today, or all of whom, actually all my department heads are here today. Beverly Wynn, Kathy Moran Wallace, Kirsten Underwood, Nancy Maloney Hill. I didn't forget anybody, right? Sharon Morley. Sorry. And Sharon Morley, who's sitting in my seat now. I am very proud of all of them and appreciate that they make me look good every day. I would like to dedicate this honor today especially to all of them, but most particularly to my dear late friend, our library facilities manager, Walter Wynn. Walter passed away suddenly in March, leaving us with a great gap in our lives and in our library family. He was largely responsible for my peace of mind when I was away at places like conference and meetings. And we will miss him. So thanks to all of you at the Nevins Memorial Library, and all of you that made it possible for this day, and all of you at MLA who have made all that work worthwhile. I truly treasure your esteem, and I thank you so much. Thank you.